Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Anime Eternal. We just got the new update 20, so let's go take a look and let's continue our new to pro series. So here we go guys. I believe it's Overlord theme with New World 24 and mainly a bunch of stuff related to that, but we did get more upgrades in the dungeon lobby. So is there anything we can buy? Well, the cheapest upgrade is 20 DE, or not quite. Also guys, I was grinding a little bit and let's just say we got a few champions. We got a little bit more than a few. All right, so let's just say we now have a full team of Supreme Galaxy Hunters, which was the last map Supreme when I had it. Obviously, the new map is drawn, but it is what it is. So let's go back to max our damage. All right, there we go. And we also got to level 281, and we got an achievement, Stars Open. So we now 100% completed the Stars Open achievement. Very nice. Definitely take that. Let me pause that. All right, also let's go over here and we need to buy some stuff because let's just say I need some damage potions and some other potions as well. So we're gonna get some damage potions and some can't get any of those. All right, can I just buy some of these? Yeah, I want to buy those and those, and we'll do that and that. And where is the these are the ones I really wanted, and I can't even buy a single one. Well, that's awkward. Let me see if there's any of these I can get rid of. Oh, there we go. We're cooking. All right, there we go. We're chilling now. Let's let's buy some more of these because let's just say we need all of these we can get. And while we're here, we might as well also get ourselves our next. Can we get the next rank up? Dang, we need 50 DTG. Not quite ready for that, but we can go pop all of these chests, thankfully. And we can go over here and we can cop some of this food. Now, there's also a lot of codes we missed, so I'm gonna go over those right now, because there is a ridiculous amount of codes. So let me go pull up the code screen here, and let's start off with the codes from the update I missed. So let's do that. We're up to 870 credits as well. Holy, update 19 part 3, 315k likes, 580k fave, 585k fave, 150 M visits. Then we got code update 20. We got code 320k likes. We got code 325k likes. We got code 590k faves. And we got code 595k faves. So we're up to 975. We also got some resources as well on our grind. Let me use all of those. Obviously, we don't use them all right now. We're just going to pause all our potions. But let's just say we got a lot of drop potions and whatnot. So we're kind of cooking. I also use my XP potions up, and let's just say we kind of got a lot. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of stuff. Jeez, and I can convert all those. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna use all these normal ones. I could convert them, but I'm not as worried about that. And 14 macaroons. Jeez, and some drop macaroons too. Dude, those codes are very nice. Very nice. I love when I miss the codes and I have to catch up. And yeah, let's just say now we're kind of cooking with these codes. Perfect. All right, even the luck macaroons too. I will definitely make use of those later on. All right, while we're here, I think we might as well go convert these potions. I don't want to hold on to them too long because I'm going to accidentally use them when I don't want to. So let's go max. Oh my gosh, another gazillion amounts of these. Holy, that's a mega W right there. All right, let's go use all these potions up again. So now we have hours and hours of each. That's what I like to see. Huge W. All right, now we also grounded a bunch of tokens. So you're going to see here that I now have 81.5 thousand threat level tokens. And I also have 85,000 Bonkais and 85,000 Scythes. So we are good to go on those. So let's start off by, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to start off by rolling the ones in Z City. But obviously we need to go full damage squad. And I want to see if we can actually start defeating some of these higher level enemies. So it looks like we cannot even get close to her, which is kind of tough. All right, what about Mantis? So Mantis we can kind of beat. Now Mantis doesn't really have any good drops, but it does have the punch token. And the punch token might actually be pretty good. And we can also probably get the punch machine as well, which might help us out a little bit. So let me go run over here, and I think we can actually accept that punch machine quest. So I think it was back here somewhere. Man, I hate having to find these weird machines. All right, well, I thought it was back here, but now I'm not so sure. But I do know it's another one of those like running track raid type quests where you got to do, here we go, hide and punch. All right, I believe this one is in the second world. The Windmill Island, and if I remember correctly, all right, let me see if we can go find it, because I think it's like one in each world. All right, no luck over there. Is it behind over here at all? Well, I'm not sure where the second one is. I really thought it was back there, behind like one of the buildings. Well, if you guys know where it is, let me know. Clearly I don't really know where it is, so that's kind of awkward. But I really thought it was in here. Yikes. Well, if you guys have any tips for that one, let me know down below. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's head back here to Shadow Academy, and I think it's time for us to... Do I want to reset my damage? Yeah, I kind of do. So let's reset our damage. We're going to go full on into energy so we can get the next rank up. So we're going to go full on into energy, and we do have a little bit extra, so we can just use those for damage. So we're going to go energy and energy and energy. So we should be getting a frick ton of energy. We're getting 169 TGN, which is definitely a frick ton. So I don't think I ended up getting any of those, but they did also buff the Eminence coins as well. So you can now actually go up to 100, so we can get even more boosts there. So I actually might, depending on how strong we get, we might actually farm there. Because I don't really care as much about the Scythe, etc., but they're somewhat helpful. Alright, but what I really wanted to do is I wanted to get this one maxed out. Supreme energy threat will be pretty dope, considering I only have a 4x. And let's just say 5x would be great, but it only goes up to 10x. But we could easily double. So here we go. We already got the 1%, so we're already cooking. Wow, guys, I rolled like just a few times and we're already at energy threat level supreme. So that was an easy dub. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these 78,000 now. So I guess we better head over to the dungeon lobby too and exchange them. Was not expecting to just absolutely cook. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now I believe now we can actually get some better keys. So I'm just gonna max those keys out just in case. And I believe we can start getting some of these. So punch level token. I don't know. I think I want punch token. So I want to get, I'm gonna just get 8,000 of those. I'm pretty sure these are all gonna help with our damage, which is gonna actually be pretty ridiculously OP. So let me find the punch area, and that should basically 8x our damage here. So that would be very nice. So yeah, how much did we get? So we already got the 5%, and that's gonna 2.5x our damage. So we're already cooking. Oh, there we go. We got the 0.5. So let's just say we're doing really well now. All right, let's go see if we can get a better one. Maybe the Phantom. All right, we got the legendary. That doesn't really help us much. But they're all the exact same coin, bruh. All right, let's see what we can get after we get all of these. We are gonna probably get the next rank up, I think, as well. But we're gonna have to grind a little bit for that passively. So hopefully we can get a little bit of luck here, and then let's see what we can cook with. Sweet. So we have the 0.5, so 3.5x power, not bad. I am gonna reset my stats really quick. I know it's kind of a waste of resets, but I think we're okay. We'll survive. So anyways, let's go see what kind of work we can put in here. All right, can we take out, I believe these are the mantises still. Yeah. Okay, let me go full damage squad before I forget, and we're gonna go full damage pots. Forgot about that. Let's see, can we just cook the okay, looks like we can actually cook 40 of these real quick. So I'm gonna take care of business here. All right, these are gonna give us the punch tokens. I don't necessarily know if I really care about the punch tokens, but we are able to beat quest number 2, which is great. Because remember, there's like 7 quests we gotta beat, and doesn't seem like we are anywhere close, not gonna lie. But we'll get there, we'll get there. So let's go finish this quest up real quick, and I'm gonna go buy some other keys as well. Because I want to try to macro one of the 3x key raids. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but it'd be pretty nice. But let's go defeat the Mantis quest. That's gonna give us, you know what, probably nothing really. All right, so apparently Tatsumaki's actually next. I mean, we were cooking the other ones pretty fast. I don't know how fast we can cook Tatsu's. Honestly, we can cook Tatsumaki's pretty fast as well, and that's gonna give us threat level token, so we can level up the threat. Honestly, this might be something we take a look at, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we can actually defeat the Tatsumaki, so that's a good sign. I'm not necessarily super worried about that though, so I think we're gonna not worry about that at all. And let's go over here, and I think it's time for us to go buy some more of the keys. I do want to do some more running track raids, but I really just don't have time right now, and we might grind some of those a little bit later. So what I want to do is we need to go grab all the keys we can buy. All right, because I want to try to AFK grind these, or at least one of the ones I have a bunch of. And that would be nice. There we go. Perfect. 10,000. All right, we're chilling. So let's go back to our full energy squad. All right, we're just going to go full energy squad. We're going to reset again. We're going to go full energy and full damage after that. And we're going to go full on energy boosts. And we don't really need drop boosts for this one, to be honest. I don't even know if I really need XP boosts or soul boosts, but I'm going to run them anyway. So we're going to go with soul, XP, XP, Shadow Soul, and Soul. So we should have all of the everything on. And I think we should be able to cook some pretty higher level ones of these. I'm trying to think what exactly I need. Okay, looks like I need a lot of garden leveling tokens. Yeah, we need a lot of garden leveling tokens. So I want to farm some that has shadow arts leveling or garden leveling. Preferably garden leveling, because my garden leveling is pretty weak. So do any of these guys have garden levels? No. No. No, they all have suck. Oh my. I don't want to even talk. That's criminal. All right, who here has a garden level? Jeez. All right, is this garden level token? Yes. So it looks like we're going to be farming her for a hot minute. So she does give money, but I don't know if it's enough to really care. So I'm going to go AFK this a bit, and hopefully this is going to get us to our 30 DTG. All right, I sat here for a while. Let's see what all we came up with. All right, hopefully a lot. I ended up using quite a bit of drop boosts and boosts. I was gone a lot longer than I thought. But we also got some boosts in general, so we're up to 1,000 credits. That's from these nice rewards. So let's see what other game passes there are for us to buy. All right, 1.07. Okay, so super lucky is honestly kind of worthless in this game. More equips isn't too bad. 5 stars isn't too bad. Double souls isn't the worst. All right, equip 3 more champions. All right. Honestly, this is the best deal. I just can't afford it yet, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't really think anything else is going to help us that much. It might be worth it to save, but I do know that this is definitely my best value, but we'll see if we can get a code or something for more. All right, we also only got 1 level up, and that costed my whole potion, so I'm very sad on that. All right, let's see what else we're working with. Only 47,000, but we did get 4,000 Eminence coins, which is actually freaking wild. So let's go take advantage of those. And I believe we should be able to max out Eminence damage, which is going to be rather helpful. So there we go. So we maxed out Eminence damage. So we're basically doing 50% more damage. Let me reset as well. Oh wait, we have 69 DTG, so that's going to be really nice too. So I'm going to reset temporarily, I guess. And there's also some other grades, etc. that I forgot they updated that we can do. So we're going to go full damage squad now. So full damage squad, we're doing quite a bit of work here. And let's see. I wanted to make sure we max out a lot of these. But obviously energy is the most important. Luck and coins are nice and all, but if we max this one out, that's going to be the biggest boost for us. So there we go, guys. We maxed those 2 out. They just added 50 levels to those recently, so that's going to be very nice. All right, Shadow Garden leveling. So let's also use this as well. So we're at 10.6x right now. And we're going to jump all the way up. All right, looks like this is getting a little expensive. Okay, so we already got a 20% energy boost. That's really good, plus the 50%. Oh, and there's a new aura as well. Bloody aura. I don't know if that's new or not. Let me see here. Bloody aura. It might not be new. Not sure when that happened. All right, well, we still have like 38k. Jeez. All right, well, we're up to 13x, so we got 33% more. That's not bad. But honestly, this might not have been worth it to farm, but we did also get the 50% boosts. So all in all, it might have been. There we go. So we got to level 50. We maxed it out. We still have 28,000 left. So we got a 50% boost from that. All right, let me get this coins. I guess we'll just get this one all the way to max. Why not? So there we go. We maxed our coins boost and star boost. I don't know if we'll be able to max this one out, but it's going to be close. Actually, we might be able to. So there we go. We maxed all of the eminences out, which is actually pretty sweet. So I guess it's kind of hard to complain with that. Can I get a screenshot of all those? Is that even on this here? Eminence? Oh, it's not even on here. Anyways, we maxed all those out, so that's pretty nice. No complaints there. All right, let's head over here to the dungeon lobby, because I know there's a lot of stuff we need to buy. So let's go over here to exchange shop, and let's see what all we need to exchange yet. Oh my gosh. Jeez. All right, we're up to 50k. Oh my goodness. All right, good. We're up to like 100k again. All right, 150k. That should be plenty to buy the keys we need. And we need the running raid key for sure. We need those raid keys for sure. For sure. There we go. And obviously we want to buy all of the yummy potions. Those are very nice. All right, I do want these two. We can make use of those. All right, these are really expensive. Holy. And those, oh my gosh, I spent all my money already. That's 150k. What the heck? Jeez. All right then, okay. That's a little wild. All right, well, let's use these chests up. Daily chest, okay, perfect. And let's also go grab, ooh, I wanted to grab this rank up, but I don't think it's quite time yet. Even though we could actually grab it, I think we're gonna, you know, see what kind of work we can do with our damage boost first. So let's grab all of these. Here we go. All right, grab all those. I think we are gonna grab the macaroons. It's not a massive priority right now, but you know, I think some of these are gonna help us out a little bit. I mainly want the damage. Actually, I already have the damage one going on, but you know, we got some extra macaroons when we need to. Oh my gosh, 10 coins potions. Yes, please. 17 energy potions. Hot dog. Let's freaking get it, man. All right, well, we also have a lot of those, but I don't really, you know, use those that much, so it's not that big of a deal for me. Did I get that bloody aura? Oh, honestly, no, I don't have that aura. Okay, well, I didn't realize that was an aura that existed, so I feel like we kind of got to get that one. So let me go switch over here to my drop squad. All right, where's my drops team? Use. And I need my 2 drop auras. And I want this aura. And let's go get a drop boost going. And I kind of want to see what we're working with here. Full damage. And then ding and ding. Here we go. All right, and also for lucky, we'll open up this index, auto delete shadows, and hopefully we can get some SSs or better, and we might actually end up using those on our team. I'm not sure yet though, but I really need to get this aura. It should be the bloody aura. So I'll be back. Let's cop that. Actually, wait a second. This might be easy to cop. And whatever. Oh, 25. Jeez. All right, yeah, this is definitely worth it to grind. I'll be back. All right, so while we're we got. I'll take it. How good is that? I honestly do not know. Let's see here. Inventory, fighters, shadows. All right, so Blood Queen is 39.2% versus 35%, so slightly better than this one. So probably as good as an SSS. So that's not bad at all. Obviously, I do want the SSS. It really just depends if we can get this bloody aura or not, because I have a feeling like, what is it, 1.5x? Yeah, 1.5x. If it's a 2x, that's gonna be a pretty big damage. Oh, there we go, bloody aura. And it is 2x. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let me make sure I pause all my boosts so I don't waste them all. All right, I do want to go full damage though. So we're just gonna go full damage only. And I know there's a bunch of new raids. So let's go over here and buy some keys. Actually, never mind. I don't really, actually, yes, we do have some we can get rid of. So I know I don't need any of these or any of those or any of these. I don't know how I have 1,000 of each all of a sudden, but I do. All right, Bankais, I could technically sell those, but I'm going to hold on to them. Don't need the Shadow Garden or Shadow Arts. Those are all maxed out. There we go. 35,000, not bad at all. All right, I will take it. I don't know if there's any of these I want to grab yet. Mana growth. Oh, we can actually get those, but I don't think we need those quite yet. I do think we're going to buy some of these shop keys, even though that's a little expensive. I do want to buy 1 Mundo key. So there we go. All right, now let's take a look at what the new achievements are. So Mundo Raid now has Reach Wave 20, and you're going to get the Avatar Monos. 10x damage. That's OP as frick. I don't know if we can get that high though. So I might not worry about that one. All right, we'll see if we can beat the other one first. So we already beat Dungeon Suffering. Tournament Raid, we could probably put in some work. So honestly, these prizes are kind of buns. All right, Gleam Raid, if we beat 25, we get a new thing. So I do want to try that Gleam Raid. Do I have a Gleam key? I really do not know because I have not used those in a hot minute. Gleam. How do I not have a Gleam key? So I think that's our first step, guys. Let's go cop ourselves a Gleam key. Keys, Gleam Raid. I'm gonna grab myself like 1 of those. Hopefully I only ever need 1. And let's go run this. I have a feeling we'll beat it first try. I know our damage team is kind of cracked, but we'll see. And it should honestly take us like 5 seconds. Now 5x damage for an avatar is low-key way better than any other avatar you'll get in the game. So I don't know why they're releasing these. But yeah, let's see here. All right, wave 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, because that's literally 5xing our damage. Wow. 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, easy dubs. And that is definitely the best. That is definitely the best we're getting. So there we go, guys. Our new best avatar. All right, where did it go? Bro, how is it at the bottom? Bro, this is legit the best avatar. All right, good. It's smart enough to make sure to equip it. That's good. So there we go. We should be doing basically 5x the damage now, which is crazy work. All right, now I guess we might as well try the Mundo raid, but I have way less faith in this. So we'll try this out here. We got to get to 20. Okay, so we're auto-killing some of them, but not all of them. So it looks like we auto-killed the wave 16. All right, yeah, we still have way too far to go. All right, that's fine. All right, however, this should really help us in Z City. All right, because we need to defeat Tatsumaki, but we should be a lot more. Oh my gosh, we are cooking the Tatsus. Holy, dude, we're absolutely cooking. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna sit here and farm for a while. Shucks. All right, let's like, this is a really good spot to farm. All right, anyways, but I want to see how far we can get. So Genos, where are you? All right, punch power. Oh wait, dang, my punch power is weak. That's okay. All right, here we go. Punch power leveling. All right, I don't really want to level up my punch power now that I thought about it. Energy threat level, energy leveling. We do want to do that though. All right, we'll just get it to level 4. Okay, whatever. Not really that high of a boost, but it's something. All right, Genos, you're kidding me. We're not even doing an ounce of damage to Genos. Let me try that again. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I didn't think it was that bad. All right, well, Genos is definitely doable, but it's honestly not even pretty, so I'm actually kind of sad. I thought it'd be a lot better than this. All right, well, since that's a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be, I think that means it's time for us to rank up. Let me see if there's any raids we're almost done beating. Let's see here. Hollow raid, 578. Honestly, that's probably our next best bet. So yeah, when we do that, we might as well rank up. So we're gonna rank up. We're gonna go full on energy squad now. Let me pause everything. Let's reset our stats for the 50 bazillionth time. All right, and we'll do the rest into damage. There we go. And we should be popping off 563 TGN. Obviously, we got that boost going on, and we have our chocolate bars going on. I don't think I have any energy macaroons left though, but that's fine. We're up to what? Okay, we're cooking. All right, let's go take advantage of this first running track raid. I have a bunch of these, so let's go run this. Okay, so it looks like they made it smaller, so I think you only need to run around in the circle once. So thank goodness. Oh wow, this is a lot better. Wait, did they just make it so you can get running track points really fast? What is going on? So you now get 10 per round? I'm confused. I don't know what's going on, but this is a lot. Oh, you only have to do it once? Wait, what? They made this a joke. Bro, what the heck? Why is it so easy now? I don't know if this is a W or an L. This is just weird. Like, this is like scary easy. Hot dog. Like, what the heck? Okay. Why is this so easy now? So really, I guess you might as well just do it every day. It used to take 10 minutes. Now it takes like 5 seconds. All right, well, I'm getting a lot faster while I do it, so there you go, guys. The running rate is no longer a pain in the behind. Not sure how I feel about this, but it is what it is. I guess we'll just use up all the keys. Here, I thought this was gonna be a pain in the butt. All right, another 7%. Jeez, I'm cruising now. Dang. Yo. Alrighty. This raid is a joke. It's not even a raid anymore. All right, well, I'm out of keys. All right, let me see what the progression's looking like. All right. Shucks. All right, well, we just skyrocketed to 1.94 UTG, so we're already at a DE. That's pretty dang good. And another 8% boost, so we're officially zooming. All right, let me see if there's anything else I can roll on here. Oh, yeah, there is. I wanted to roll on some scythes. So let's go over here to the scythes, and let's see if we can get ourselves, like, a really nice premium, supreme scythe. Because that would be absolutely awesome. All right, do I have a lot of weapon slots open? Yes. All right, let's go grab ourselves a great scythe. All right, well, unfortunately, after all that grinding, we did get at least some of those. So let me see how many of these we can get supremed. But unfortunately, I wanted a little bit more than that. So it looks like, unfortunately, the scythe grind just doesn't seem to be that worth it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm I'm a little disappointed. We got all of 2 out of all of those. And let's just say we need a lot more than 2. Yikes. I'm not liking that. All right, well, at least we have some Bankai, but let's get our first Scythe evolve. So I'm gonna evolve this one right here. So we'll evolve this bad boy. All right, there we go. So this one, we got our first one evoed. And I don't know. Okay, there we go. So 16.5 with what it has right now. Those ones both have that on it, but honestly, I know we'll get the better one through at least pity. So let's go over here and we'll have 85,000 Bankai. I believe that is enough for a Supreme Pity. So let's get a Supreme on this one, and hopefully that'll get it closer. I don't even think it's still gonna be even like close to my best weapon though. So I'm a little bit disappointed in my Scythe progress, but let's see if we can cook and get the Supreme. Hopefully before pity. All right. We got Supreme pretty easily. We're only up to 20 damage though. Ah, crap. Well, we do have enough for another Supreme Pity. So like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel like I need to keep these. So I think I'm just gonna merge them all into one now. So let's do that. Let's just do that. I know we already had some Phantoms, but don't really care. So we're just gonna go torch these. All right, this one's gonna end up as, oh wait, crap. Yeah, okay, these are the number ones, yeah. Okay, I'll just get rid of these, I don't really care. All right, perfect. All right, let's get a Scythe Evo 2. Scythe Evo 2. All right, Supreme. 30. Well, oh my gosh, not enough exchange coin. You got me messed up. All right, let's go cop some of these guys. Oh my gosh. All right, I need like 3,500. That is no problem. Maybe it is a problem. Oh crap. Well, that's not great. Well, whatever. I'll just get rid of. That's gonna get rid of my pity though. You know what? Actually, I can just get rid of these. Who needs those anyway? All right. Well, let's see if this is actually worth it. It might be. I'm not really sure though. So Scythe Evo. No, it's only 20, right? All right. No, we're 20 now. Okay. So after the Evo, we might get up to 30. If we're lucky, it'll be 40. Let's see. Let's see here. This could be really good. All right. Well, we're all the way up to 30. Well, damage. Okay. We're not even using. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, guys. This is still better. I'm depressed. That's crazy. All right, let's go back to energy, man. I'm gonna cry. That's dude. I just feel like what the heck? Why is it that much not better? Dude, that was actually kind of like barely worth it at all. All right, we're back. Let's see what we got after that little mini grind. We're all the way up now to, let's see here. We're looking for these tokens, 12.9 thousand. All right, that's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably gonna get us most of the way there to where we need to go. All right, so here we go. We're level 28 already. So let's see what we can get now. Level 31, level 50 is the max. So if we could max out another one, that'd be crazy. We're level 40. Okay, level 42, 45. Okay, I'm like what I'm seeing. We need 3, 2. Oh, one more level. There we go, guys. Maxed out. That's what I like to see. So that one's maxed out now, and this one should be maxed out now too. Yep, there we go, guys. So we got 2 maxed out. Not bad at all. So I believe that means we're actually okay. I think we might need the SSS enemy. Other than the SSS enemy, which we honestly might be able to defeat soon, we are maxed out on that world. Now we have beat the bleached SSS enemies, so I'm trying to decide if we might be able to actually just straight up beat this one. Ooh, let me think on that one. I'm gonna do the research. Let me see how much DPS this next boss has. We're gonna go full damage though. All right, here's the little thingy. So let's climb up it. There we go. And there it is. All right, so there is Sid, guys. Can we beat Sid? Full damage squad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think we can, but he's definitely a little bit tougher to beat than I thought he was going to be. With our current squads. Let me get the auto clicker on. All right, yeah, he's definitely doable. So let's see if I got his obelisk quest. We do have his obelisk quest, so we might as well complete the obelisk. Do I have any obelisk parts left? I really hope I don't, because I don't remember if I claimed the last obelisk I did. All right, yeah, so Sid is definitely beatable. So let's go beat Sid a few times, and let's grab this obelisk quest. All right, yeah, this might take a second, but shouldn't be too bad. Going no way, guys. We actually got the SSS avatar. I wasn't even looking, but we did. So there we go, guys. Quests complete. Let's go grab this obelisk. We also got a drop boost, which is always welcome. What? Did I activate the wrong one? I'm confused now. Did I not? Oh, maybe I activated that one instead of this one. I don't know. Let me check. Somehow that one's activated. I don't know what the heck happened over there. Yeah. So let me see if I need to activate this one real quick. It might have been something like where I flipped them. But somehow that's activated and I haven't used the obelisk part. All right, so it looks like you can activate different ones. That's kind of weird, but okay. It's all good now. All right, how much better is this avatar? I'm gonna max it all the way out, and we're about to find out, even though I guess this avatar still kind of matters. All right, so let me equip our boy. Oh my gosh, that looks OP. All right, my current best one is 116B. So let's see what avatar Shadow SSS is giving. All right, he's already, okay, 116 is the goal. And we're basically there at less than level what? We're there at like level 75. Jeez. Gee whiz, man. Okay. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm not gonna lie. That is basically twice as good as my last avatar. Which is pretty nice. And compared to my champions, it's definitely a pretty nice little jump there. So I will definitely take that. All right, did I end up getting anything else good out of that? I don't really think so, per se, but honestly, it's hard to complain because that is a nice little pull. So we got another great avatar. So we made a ton of progress in the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.